Hello everyone and welcome to the third play of Best of 5 in the Intel Extreme Masters Season 2. This time we're gonna see ToD, the French human player, spawning on the bottom of Secret Valley here in orange, which is neither red nor yellow as Protois is calling out right now. And yeah, ToD is starting with the altar and the barracks. He ended up on rank 2 of Group C, even though he lost 2 best of 3s against, one against Grubby and one against Fire. Only Grubby at the end of the day was able to overcome ToD in terms of the ranking at the end of the group stage. And his opponent, Protois, the German undead player, ended up on rank 3 of Group B. He started pretty strong, but towards the end lost against both Ciara and Satini, and therefore, you know, ending up on rank 3, he has to go up against a second ranked player, which is ToD, who, yeah, of course, is the reigning and defending champion here, and of course quite a, you know, recognized and well-known force in the Warcraft world. So quick altar for Protois. He's gonna go into ghoul production here. Eventually he's got the crypt, you know, somewhat late, and therefore not all too much or too quick ghoul pressure is to be expected by him, but you know, that's just the way it usually goes, or the way it usually went against human, you know, altar as fast as possible. IEM, of course, is the hero choice of ToD, who has gone for his typical scout farm, a little bit ahead, a little bit in front of his base. As usual, Scout has seen that there is nothing spectacular going on in Protoss' base. He picks up the rod and heads across the base, across the map immediately. So you can see the IEM was a tiny bit late by ToD. He's using 5 militia though, so he definitely wants to make sure that Protoss is not going to be in time to do anything about his creeping here. I'm wondering if it's going to be enough. The DK is coming across the map. The Acolyte perhaps is going to try to win, you know, a tiny bit of time for his DK to come in. Last hit is barely missed here. ToD is getting it, and he's gonna get the kill on the Acolyte as well. So he's level 2 already on his IEM. First peasant is being picked off here by the undead. The second one is almost under 100 HP. Now he can coil him and kill him with a single coil. In the meantime, these footmen, I'm not really sure what they are doing. Miss Microed apparently there by ToD, but he's able to chase away the undead for the time being, even without them. And yeah, speaking of the undead, he has started attacking. As I said, not too early pressuring with his ghouls here. Guess he's going to call them eventually once ToD gets going with creeping his expansion, which he is pretty sure going to end up doing here. But at first he continues creeping the green camp here. Last hit again missed by Protois. This time he tried to get it with skeleton. This one he could perhaps try to coil, and he does get it. Gets a bit more XP. And now the militia are being called. 5 militia and the ghouls are being called as well, so we're gonna see the players clash here, while ToD is going to try to go ahead and somewhat safely creep the expansion. Protois maybe should make sure not to take all too much damage here initially on his DK. The ghouls have been hidden thus far, and they are going to reveal themselves here just as ToD begins his creeping. The trolls are being taken down first. The last hit here did go to Protois, who is very close to reaching level 2, reaches it right now thanks to a kill on one of the water metals of ToD. ToD in the meantime is about to kill the first of the ghouls already here. He's not getting the last hit. More militia are already coming in, but the ogre magi did go to the human, and I guess the period of vitality will go to the human as well. Only one creep left standing. The first bunch of militia are, or peasants by now, are falling already though, but it looks like there's not going to be all too much, you know, possibility for more pressure, at least for the moment, by Protois. Another pair of skeletons is being spawned though, and he's really trying to get at least a few more kills out of this one. It looks like the school was surrounded here, so he didn't even try to micro him away. The school not surrounded, but it looks like it's gonna fall as well. I believe the creep, the Ogre Warrior, did the last hit here. Another peasant falling. IEM is getting closer and closer to level 3. I think he needs 2 more skeletons, and he's going to get exactly those 2. So level 3 for the IEM very quickly here. Protois did a decent amount of damage, must say. Look at the XP on the DK, and he didn't creep anything with his ghouls before he went across the map. Panda second bought by Protois. He's going to, you know, try to keep the pressure up here. He's going straight tier 3, and did he forget it? I guess he probably forgot the graveyard. A bit late, so his slaughterhouse, at least one, perhaps his double slaughterhouse, is going to be delayed by a lot. So that's actually a huge deal, and we'll see how well he's still going to be able to perhaps hit a timing or not. New skeleton spawned. The panda does get surrounded here though, and this panda is definitely dead, or is Protois going to try to pass the town portal here? I don't think that would be the smartest choice, but he's actually trying to do it. Yeah, he's passing the town portal and saving the level 1 panda here, but his, as I just said, his slaughterhouse is going to be so late, and he's not going to have any means of healing, and there is no way in hell that ToD is going to allow him to stay at this fountain currently. So it looks like he already bought and used the potion here. You know, seeing that he's up to almost 300 HP again, and his slaughterhouse is coming just now. So I'm curious what he really wants to do right now with the Panda and DK both being alive, but both being quite vulnerable. ToD is going to apply some pressure here immediately. Building the expansion just now, so the expansion at least is somewhat late. Second slaughterhouse is coming, but I don't think that's, you know, gonna get all too far. And yeah, he's cancelling it. The panda is not getting surrounded here as ToD is falling back again. And now Protois has to defend here with ghouls, and as you can see, the IEM and the level 2 water metals, they are having a field day against these few ghouls at this point. The first one has fallen, the second one is about to fall. 2 of the footmen are very low as well, though there's another breath available right now, and I think he's gonna throw that into these footmen any second, but these 2 are actually microed away, and it looks like they are both going to survive. Yeah, ToD has to fall back. There's nothing being produced in the slaughterhouse. Just now the first statue is coming. ToD spawning another water metal. Keeping the pressure up. The expansion should be running. In the meantime, IEM should probably make sure not to get surrounded, and he is paying attention. Slaughterhouse is coming again, but ToD could cancel it if he wanted to with the water metal and the IEM. Now I'm not so sure anymore. He does not have mana for another water metal currently. So footman retreating here. Fountain is not yet crept, so not as easy to heal. I mean, he didn't realize it apparently. Yeah, now retreating, losing 1 footman here. And yeah, tier 3 has finished. Destroyer upgrade is coming, but the second slaughterhouse is coming just now, and there's only 1 statue out, and Protois is going to need at least like 4 statues before pushing here, at least. And we'll see if ToD is going to be able to prepare in time here. He's got 2 towers up currently, which isn't going to do all too much. Still tier 1, and given that his tech is so late, that his expansion has been delayed by so much, that his tech is going to be delayed by so much, I think his best shot is going to be to just get a lot of towers here to make sure to survive any ensuing attack. Last hit did go to ToD, if I saw it correctly. I don't think Protois is going to be giving him this red drake, but he's still trying to go for it. It's a bit surprising. Perhaps he just wants to win time here. So another statue is now out. Statues number 3 and 4 are in production. Number 5 is queued up already. The red drake is getting lower and lower on HP, and he threw the coil too early actually. Wow, Protois. I mean, I guess he clicked and saw that the Drake was gonna go under 100 HP, but with the health regeneration from the fountain, I guess it went up over 100 again. And he could have just waited like 1 more hit. It wasn't like there was any burst damage available for ToD to force Protois to coil so early, so giving that XP away to ToD. So now he's gonna morph the first. Only 2 destroyers, so more statues are coming. I mean, 2 destroyers are really not that much. 3 towers up here, 4th one coming. Let's see, is the repair coming in? Some repair is coming in. First masonry upgrade finished for ToD already as well. And now more destroyers being morphed. He's gonna have 4 destroyers, 3 with mana, and now he's gonna have to make it happen. So he's basically all in the footman, trying to go for the surround onto the Panda. He cannot support this push with a breath of fire. First tower is down, the second tower is probably gonna fall. So in the meantime, he's trying to go for the surround again, and I think he's gonna get it. Yes, he's getting the surround again. Now the destroyer is being coiled here. So far, none of them has fallen, but the first one is about to fall. If this IEM is getting another couple of hits, and it looks like he's going to get that. Panda has fallen in the meantime. First destroyer is down. All of the destroyers are out of mana at this point. And the next bunch of towers is about to come up for ToD. I think he's probably going to be able to stay alive here. Just as I said, more mana is being drained by the destroyers. But yeah, 2 more towers are up. And 2 more towers are halfway finished. And the Decayed gets surrounded as well. And he doesn't have a TP anymore. So he needs to use those destroyers to kill this footman. Now he's gonna have the chance to run out of the surround. No, he doesn't. Because ToD is keeping the surround closed. Very well done. And therefore, this Death Knight falls as well. No more aura for the destroyers. No more healing, and Protois has to fall back, and ToD is going to stabilize here. He's at tier 2, he's getting the Mountain King, he's gonna have enough towers to, you know, keep his base, keep both of his bases alive. And what can Protois do at this point? It's still a while to go for ToD until he's gonna have, you know, flying machines or anything to get those destroyers out of the air in the open field. But, yeah, things are looking quite grim for Protois. Drop coming at the expansion. Couple more towers being upgraded here just to be safe. And straight tier 3 for ToD. Yeah, he knows that he has nothing to fear at this point. Panda level 2. Vamp Aura isn't exactly what he was hoping for. So, guess he's going to sell that for some more gold in case out. And he could continue creeping here immediately. Getting level 2. Yeah, perhaps he'd be creep checked. Or is Protois gonna go for another big push? I mean, he's not counter expanding or anything. The statue is trapped here. Maybe he should just morph it to a destroyer. Ah, okay, he's not going for the push just yet. Continues creeping. And the statue actually caught on the way here with an ensnare by the creeps. Pretty unlucky for Protois. I mean, yeah, of course, it's the creeps AI that they attack newly incoming units, which the statue was, but yeah, pretty unlucky that ToD was just happened to creep there at the perfect time. XP tome for the Panda, which is nice, level 3 for him. I think he would have gotten that anyway, though, from the Ogre Lord. And Protois seems to have no alternative plan. He's got another statue out here. He's gonna have another 2 statues in addition to that, and he's gonna have to go for another big push here. Otherwise, yeah, he's just going to be lost. The Panda is being bolted here. Does he have anything? He doesn't have a TP actually still, and Clap slows the Panda down even further, and he's gonna get it. Yeah, he's getting the kill here, and Protois just calls GG immediately. ToD very dominantly winning map number 1 here. Protois, I think. Well, actually, let me take that back. I think ToD could have actually been in trouble had Protois not forgotten his graveyard. Protois dealing a decent load of damage to ToD while the expansion was scrapped. ToD in return dealing a lot of damage, but he was only able to delay Protois by such a lot. For example, cancelling the second slaughterhouse because the slaughterhouse wasn't finished yet because the graveyard was so late. So I think actually, yeah, had that gone differently, perhaps definitely the timing push would have been stronger, would have been earlier. But the way it went, ToD was able to prepare and was able to to repel the push. Also thanks to his successful surrounds on both the Panda and the DK. So yeah, map number 1 goes to ToD. Map number 2 is going to be Lost Temple.